Hi dolls, I'm back with another makeup tutorial video. It's not so much a tutorial, more so a get ready with me. I'm gonna do a little home shoot here at the back of my room, which is something I do like quite often. And the makeup is gonna be more creative, not so much, at least for me, an everyday look. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. I'm using this white foundation. It's from Mehron. So it's quite torn apart. And this is the brand. And I love this product. I used the beauty blender that they also sell. And you're just gonna kick this onto your skin, but I'm gonna blend it out so it's not as clowny. And the product I've almost used up, but it lasts a long time. I've had this for 2 years now. It might be expired by, but I'm fine with that. At least it's not something that goes on or in my eye, near the eye, so I'm fine. I haven't experienced any damage to my skin. But yes, as you can see, I'm just blending it out. And I love that it just lifts up my face. So let me tell you about the concept today. Um, I'm shooting a pair of boots that my mom want to sell, but I wish I could fit them and I would keep them, or if she would let me. It's a pair of Chanel vintage boots, and I really want to, well, style them before they move on to a new home. So I have made the shoot around them. And then the makeup is gonna be quite gothic. And same with the outfit and the props. This does take quite a long time if you want to get a flawless um, layer on your skin and not patchy, which I have experienced before. So with experience, you learn. And I'm not gonna drag the foundation onto my neck because I want it to have a visible distinction between the two colors on the lips as well and on the brows. I might draw my brows up again afterwards. I'm not quite sure yet. Jump scare. So the white foundation is applied, and on top of that, I also have this loose mineral finishing powder from Mehron as well. And I'm also gonna, if I can find the blender, beauty blender, this one. And I'm just gonna apply the powder to set the foundation and make it more smooth. So I'm just gonna dip it into the lid and then get a little product on. It's gonna help smooth everything out. So that's it with the powder. I might go back to it. Now let's see for the photo. I'm gonna start with the eyes. I want a glossy brown eye. So I'm obviously gonna get some brown eyeshadow out. I have this palette by Morphe, the Jaclyn Hill palette. I've had this since 2018. And it's far from finished, so I'm just gonna continue using it. Let's find a brush. This brush I think would be pretty fitting. And I'm just gonna use the color Prowl and apply a thin layer all over the lid. Oh, I actually really love this color. Just gonna blend it out. And I'm gonna add more on top. It's fine, it's getting a little crazy. It's not too crazy. And then the other one. I love experimenting with makeup, and I think that's one of the reasons why I keep, obviously that's why I keep on doing shoots, and I dwell in the world of fashion. Love expressing myself and turning into different characters. Okay, now I'm gonna find a little darker eyeshadow. Let's see what I have. I don't have too many different palettes, and this is more of a burgundy purple palette, which is not the vibe for today. I have this one. This one is even older, probably like 2014. Okay, we have this shade. Whoa, I love the passion one actually. Let's try that one. I'm gonna use a slightly smaller brush. Is this blue? No, well, yeah, I think this one is blue. I haven't washed it yet. So I'm not gonna use that one. I have this one. I'm gonna use, it's from the Roki. I think I bought it in like Dubai, so in like a dollar store. Okay, I'm gonna use Passion, and I'm just gonna warm it up a bit here at the crease. I have a mirror right here, so that's why I'm looking that direction. Okay. Like I said, I don't have a specific plan on exactly what to do. I'm just gonna wing it and look at the photo I have for reference. But yes, back to what I was telling you about. I love experimenting with makeup, and every time you learn new skills or just learn to replicate a photo straight onto your face. Okay, I really want the lid to be much darker, and I'm gonna apply black on top as well, little by little. I do not want a grayish look. I want it brown and black. Okay, I'm gonna use the brush from before and blend it out up towards the brows. And then I love winging it up towards the hairline, so you get a more cinched up face. Okay, I think I like that so far. Then we're gonna start adding a little black here and there. I always use, if I can find it, my black little palette from Chanel. It's very old. I use it for a bunch of things. For this one, I'm gonna use this pencil from MAC. I think it's called 228. It's just a smaller one. And I'm gonna ever so slightly start warming up the crease or darkening the crease even further. And it's okay, it's not perfect right now. I might just say that because I didn't do it perfectly. And then I'm gonna add a little here and do the same over here. I'm gonna blend it out just a teeny tiny bit with the same brush. Why do I keep on losing my brushes? I think this is the one. Gonna blend it out a bit. And then I'm gonna do a cleaner line underneath the eye, just below the lower lashes. Okay, scary. And I am just gonna see what color, but just gonna use a thinner brush again and blend it out ever so slightly. I'm gonna use a liquid or gel eyeliner to make it stronger. I'm just gonna wing it out a little with the product that's already on the eye. Okay, so I think we have the base pretty much laid out on the eye. Before I'm gonna continue on the eye, I'm just gonna finish up the rest of the face because it might get a little sticky. I'm gonna use a little gloss, as I mentioned. If I even have any, I might have to use, Vaseline. Is that a good choice? Or I do have, no, I don't want it to have a pink shade. I might have to use lip balm or of some sort. Okay, now I'm gonna do my cheeks. I'm not into contour at all. I think, personally, I think it looks a little cakey on me. But I do love a good blush. And I'm really into cool tones. So I'm gonna use my Dior Backstage Rosy Glow in the shade 001 Pink. Just gonna cake it on, just gonna throw it on a ton on the apples of the cheek and then wing it a little up and blend it out. And then I'm just gonna use this clean powder brush to just blend it even further into the foundation. Now it's time for the brows, I think. I might not do too much. Do you want brows or do I not want brows? I might just with my finger, haven't tried this before. Just add a little up here. So I will have to blend everything out again, I guess. Like so. And then I'm gonna set it with my NYX the brow glue. Just a little, because when you use the white foundation, it can clog up or make like, what do you call it? Well, the white might become a little too visible. But I do like my brows a little wingy here up front. Or feathery. Feathery? Feathery? Don't mind my English or my words. Just look. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. There's really not much besides the lips left, which are gonna be like a cherry red. Let's see what we have. This one might be a little too purple. It's the Chanel 55 en Votant. That's too purple. What else? I do have the Viva Glam by MAC. I've had this since 2015 or 16. But it's being used. That's a good thing. Okay. I'm gonna use a lip pencil and it's clean. I just washed them. And I'm just gonna apply it here because, yeah, I want it darker. It's not quite cherry red, but I'm probably gonna blend a few shades. I do not want to mess up the makeup when I come this far. I do love I forget all my words today, the Cupid's bow. So I do want to emphasize, make it more prominent. And I cannot speak while I'm doing this. Now we have the base of the lips, and I'm gonna make them more cherry red. So I'm gonna return to the darkest shade I mentioned right before. I'm just gonna dab it on. It smells a little weird. Like, not old weird, but like fragrance. Okay, this shade might be good. And I'm gonna continue blending it a little out. The lips are very matte, so I'm gonna keep the lips matte and not apply lip gloss. And I think I'm gonna make them a little darker here in the middle. The lip pencil I'm using is a Christian Dior lip liner, but I mostly used the lip pencil. Okay, I like the lips, the lips, and should we finish up the eyes? We shall. Maybe I want to add a beauty mark before anything else. So I'm going to use the black Chanel palette. And I have this used up eyeliner pencil that I've cut off the tip to make perfect rounded beauty mark. And I'm going to add one where I usually do. Or should I add it? I'm going to add it here by the eye. Is that it? Yeah, I'm just going to add one. And now for the eyes. So I need to find a product. I need to find a product that would work. Okay, I've decided to just use this one because I tried a Vaseline or like a lip gloss, lip balm I have, but it's too expensive for that. So I'm not going to do that, obviously. So let's try this out. It might actually just be fine. Yep, that's fine. Not to worry about that. And then on top of that, I'm just going to add a little more black. I think already. Yeah, I need to add more product. Like so. And then we're going to go back with the lip gloss. This was actually what I had in mind. So it's not too shabby. Not too bad. Oh, I just reminded myself that I need to make the liner under the eye a little more drastic. I'm going to use this Rimmel London eyeliner. I'm just going to draw, make it stronger. And I am going to wing it up and in the inner corners. Do we like this? Do you think I want to just matte it out a bit up here? Yeah. No, I need to fix it again. Okay, I like this. I'm not gonna touch it anymore. Now, I'm also gonna, should probably have done this before. Just gonna add a little mascara. I'm using my Rimmel London Plum, whatever mascara. I was thinking of maybe adding fake eyelashes, just a few small ones. Yeah, I'm gonna add one. I have these from, I don't even remember right now. This little tiny thing with the glue I have from Mehron as well, not sponsored. I need to buy a new one. Don't tell me it's empty. Oh, there we go. Just a teeny tiny bit. And I'm gonna add it just here to make it even sharper. Be right back. No, I'm just gonna look here at the mirror. In the mirror, I might actually pull out my hand mirror. Like it just does this extra thing. But let's see if it can even stick because of the gloss. Seems like it can't really do so. But this placement is pretty good too. I'm not mad at it. It's a weird placement, but it looks pretty cute. Okay, next lash. I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, so the lashes are gonna be laid like so, but I don't mind it. I think it fit the character pretty well. And with that said, I think pretty much done. I did find this Kiko creamy lip crayon. Oh, I need to sharpen it, but this is the final look, and I hope you enjoyed following along behind the scenes of an upcoming shoot. I post a lot on Instagram, and that's where you'll be able to see the photos and the styling, the character. Now I'll continue on with the shoot, and this is the look. I will see you in my next video. Bye, dolls.